What's going on, y'all? This is Pieces of the Father Figure. Hope all is well on this great Monday. This is Motivational Monday. So, over the weekend, I was in the barbershop, and the bar. Let me just say this first: the barbershop is like the place where black men have the best conversations. So, the conversation this particular weekend was our futures. Everybody was talking about the futures, like what they wanted. Um, and as I looked around the barbershop, like a lot of these guys were old. You know what I mean? Not saying that they don't have a bright future ahead of them. Not saying that uh, their dreams can't still come to fruition. But what I am saying is, why haven't they already? And there was some younger guys in there too. You know, and the same thing for them. Like why hasn't your dream come true? Um, you know, all of my dreams haven't came true as of yet, but I'm headed in the right direction, and I believe like right now I'm headed in the right direction for the most part because like I changed my mindset about a lot of things, and one thing I was expressing to the brothers that was at the barbershop was you know if you have $1 million, like you're going to be a different person. Like the places that you're going to go are are going to be different. And to drive my point home, the point that I made was to one of the younger guys was, okay, so like that would change because obviously what you're doing now isn't working. You're going to the same places, they're not working. You're surrounding yourself with the same people, is not working. You know what I mean? You're doing the same habits and they're not working. You know what I mean? And when you study millionaires, like their habits are different. They're not spending their Friday nights in the hood bars and stuff like that. Not saying that anything is wrong with that every once in a while, but I mean, that's just not going to cut it. You know what I'm saying? And that was my thing. So uh, the point that I ended up making was we're going to be a different someone once we make it. So why not be that somebody today? You know what I mean? So uh, for me, for example, my values of money would be different. I changed that, and things are happening for me. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't associate with the same people as much as I used to. I changed that, and things are changing for me. Uh, you know, Instead of certain habits that I have, like being on like watching a lot of TV, um, being on the internet, on the social media a lot. Like I changed that, and that freed up time to do other stuff. And with that happening, um, things are changing. Like we all have an end goal in mind, but that end goal would uh, require us to evolve into somebody else. You know what I mean? And in our minds, we have an idea of who that person would be. Because to be honest, it's not the person that you are now. You know, because if it was, you would be where you want to be. You know what I mean? Because that person that's going to be wealthy, that's going to be rich, that person is going to have uh, a different mindset. You know what I mean? That person is going to read more books. That person is going to uh, do more studying. That person is going to be a good steward over their finances. And that's not the person that you are now, that a lot of us, are now. So, um, yeah, man. So my motivation for this Monday, man, is uh, be the person today that you see yourself in the future. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to debate, you know, that we wouldn't change if we got that money. You know what I mean? Now, if you got it with the lotto, I mean, you still gonna be the same person for the most part. I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, because you didn't have to work for it. But if you know came up with an idea or something like that, like you're gonna be a different individual, man. Like I just believe that wholeheartedly, and even if you know you did hit the lotto and you know you had some good counsel around you and stuff like that, like it's possible to you know change your mindset and stuff like that, and you know become a better person. You know, so not saying that you know individual would be a bad person at that moment, but you know if you're good, you can still be better. You know, so that's the point that I was trying to make in regards to that. But yeah, man. So again, the 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 end game is to be the person you want to be in the future. Be that person today. Why can't you? You know what I mean? So let's get on that. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Motivational Monday. I'm Dot. This is Pieces of the Father Figure. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you.